Hello, it is I are Smart. It's been a bit, everybody. It's good to see you all again. I figured I'd do a quick little fun video today. I just wanted to talk about this Wikipedia Gotcha. I don't know if you all are familiar with this. This is like an obsession I've had for the last couple months. My friends introduced this to me. It's so fun. It's so cool. You get to look up. We get Wikipedia articles. Well, I'll just show you how it works. Okay. So you click on this. You're opening a pack for Wikipedia, and you're like, okay, we got postdoctoral research unionization. Wow, it's only an uncommon. It's not that great. We get Anders Earthrise. I guess it's just this specific photograph, but you can like click on it. And you're like, all right, what is this? This is it's a lunar impact crater. Okay, yeah, I see. So it's this just showing us like, hey, this particular crater right here. Yep, that's an impact crater. So it's not that iconic, but it's just okay. That's kind of interesting. And so you get all these other ones. You get Walter Blythe. I don't know. It's a guy who was into husbandry, I guess. Cool. And I don't even know what that is. I mean, I could click on it and find out it's some sort of, sure, whatever. Yeah, and then, I don't know, this guy looks kind of freaky, but he's apparently a Danish author. I don't know why he's doing that kind of freaky smile. Ooh, we get a gold pack, guys. I get a gold pack now. Look at this, okay? So I get a gold pack, and now we're gonna get something good. Like, Newport Tower in Rhode Island. Also known as the Old Stone Mill. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we also get Priscia gens. I don't know what, it's an obscure plebeian family in ancient Rome. No members of the gens are mentioned in history, but several are known from inscriptions. See, what a random fun fact that I know now. See, I love this. I love learning random nonsense, and I'm just gonna get so much random, useless information because it's all on Wikipedia. All the information you could possibly want is on Wikipedia. I love Wikipedia so much, and now I can just get it all at like random, and I get like, oh, some like, what is this gonna be? What is this? This better not be not safe for work. Is a manga written and illustrated by somebody. Okay, it's about a guy who's a treasure hunter, I guess. Cool, good for him. I don't know, I was a little worried. I've gotten a couple of things that are a bit more in the not safe for work. We'll go through my collection a bit later in this video. But I've got a couple things where I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that could be in here, but you know, but I can just keep going. I can just keep gambling, and maybe I'll get something really good, like Peninsula State Park in Wisconsin. Oh, it's in Wisconsin. I don't care. Anyway, let's just keep going. Just keep going. Keep gambling. We're gonna get something good. We're gonna get something good. Like, this is a higher rarity, apparently. So you might not have figured it out. Basically, the way rarity works is the more reputable the Wikipedia article is, the more people who have like worked on it and, you know, verified the authenticity of that article, that makes it more rare, more well. So basically, the more well-known stuff. But surprisingly, you also get stuff like list of flags of the Soviet Union, and you're like, you'd think that'd be a higher one, but it just its sources are being unclear because it lacks citation. See, so it's like it's a pretty, you'd think it'd be a good article, right? But it's just you know, it's a bit lacking.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang.
Oh, I got something. I got an SSR for Turpan or Turfan. It is a it's something in China. It's an old ancient city in China. I'm sure if I was an archaeologist, I'd be all like, ah, yes, this is the iconic Turpan. Everyone knows about that if you're an archaeologist. So you may also notice the cards have attack and defense. This has to do with like the word count, I think, or like some other factor. I don't know. This is all explained somewhere. I don't really care, honestly. You can make the cards battle. I just never mess with that. I just want to collect the cards and look for cool articles. Like, ooh, list of governments of Slovenia. Wow. Have you ever wondered that? There's been 16 of them apparently. And dating back to like the 90s. I guess, do they make a different one each time, or is that just like, it has multiple issues. This is apparently not a very good article. That's what we can tell by it's a low rarity. But yeah, it's only a common card. So it's not great, but they're also labeled. You may notice this one says it's a meta or a list. This is for a place or a city. This is about people. This is also a place. So, you know, they're all labeled by category too. So I'm all out of packs. I could watch an ad to refill, but I think we got a bit of time. I can show you my collection. I got quite the great collection here, and I've been waiting to show some of these off. So the best card that I have, the #1 ranked card, 100% quality card, which means it's like the best possible article. Everyone is like, yep, this is a perfect Wikipedia article. All the editors are like, this is great. Got a couple of these. Those are the LR cards. Very, very rare, very special. The best card I have is for Lake, how do you say this? Baikal, we're gonna say Baikal, is a rift lake and the deepest lake in the world. So it's in Siberia. It's a big old lake, and it's very deep. How deep is it? It's pretty. How deep is it though? What did it say? Depth of 1,642 meters or 5,384 feet. That is pretty deep. It's apparently the world's largest freshwater lake by volume. I think Lake Superior is bigger by like how much space it takes up, but this is probably just bigger because it's super deep. Interesting. That's my best card I have. I also have Prince Rupert of the Rhine. He was the Duke of Cumberland, and he was an English-German army officer and scientist and a bunch of other stuff, I guess. We also have a guy who appears on a coin and was apparently super famous at the time. I'm sure like a bunch of people who are more into history of what is this? Is Mesopotamia area probably? Where was this guy? I don't know. He was born in Mecca, so he's in Arabia. I'm sure he's like super important to like some people, but like I don't know. But I think this was my first LR card, so I put a little star on it. So it was the first one I got. Where I'm like, whoa! I got the Chenggu Ha Emperor. I'm probably mispronouncing so much stuff, guys. Pyramid of Pepsi, or no, Pepe 1, not Pepsi. It'd be funny if there was a pyramid of Pepsi. Dogs of the Australian? Yeah, Australasian. Am I reading this wrong? Australasian Antarctic Expedition, and it wants me to give them money. Okay.
Asking
yeah.
for your
Got
financial support.
Also, my best UR card, Ultra Rare, which is like pretty great ranking, almost an LR card, 99.9. Social liberalism, guys. I got woke. I got the woke Wikipedia page. Honestly, I'm gonna do a quick. Is woke? Is that a word that appears on this page? Woke. It is. Yes. See also woke. I got the woke card, guys. Let's see. I got an album by Radiohead. Any Radiohead fans? I don't know. Anyway, what else do we got? We got the 1976 Democratic Party presidential primaries. We got Jimmy Carter. Look at that guy. Yeah, that's the only one I know because he actually like won. So good for him, I guess. Oh, I also have Meryl Streep. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And also the Chinese Communist Party. Oh, this is pretty cool. I have the 2020 United States federal government data breach. Yeah, that was kind of a cool thing. Oh, I got this today, actually. I got Will Smith. Yeah, like Will Smith, the actor. Pretty awesome. Because I had, you can scroll and we have the 2022 Oscars incident. There's a separate article just for that. I'm curious about what the ranking for that card is. But there's a whole section just in his career with just the Oscars incident, because that is one of the main things people know about him. Oh yeah, I also got Iowa. It's interesting. So it's funny seeing the like ranking between things, because you have like Iowa, the entire state of Iowa, but also just Maryland Route 32 are on like the same level pretty much. An entire state versus like one, highway, I guess. 2012 Michigan Wolverines football team. Go Blue, am I right? Timeline of the COVID-19 pandemic in the Philippines 2020, but it's just a timeline of like everything that happened around COVID-19, but just in the Philippines. Just in the Philippines. I also got This Is War by 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know if anyone of you know that one. But anyway, I have the assassination of Shinzo Abe. This is a pretty well-known event, I would say. I think a lot of people know about this one. It's just kind of crazy that like there's apparently misinformation. I've apparently clicked on this. Kojima Productions. Okay, now we're getting into the SSR cards, and I have Charlie XCX. You guys know Charlie XCX? My friend is a big fan of Charlie XCX. But also Costa Rica. They're on the same level, not of importance necessarily, but on like Wikipedia article quality, I guess. So Costa Rica and Charlie XCX are on the same level. Also, this one town in New Jersey is apparently also on the same level. I got Dune, not to be mistaken with Dune franchise. A dune is a landform composed of wind or water-driven sand. So just want to make sure that we're not getting that confused with Dune the franchise or Dune the disambiguation. I have Dune as in like a sand dune. Oh, I also have the political positions of Ronald Reagan. Yeah. It's funny because you just get like some kind of stuff where it's like, man, depending on who you talk with about this stuff, you could have like some really controversial stuff in here. But I do like how Wikipedia just like very fully in depth goes through and has information on all this stuff. I love Wikipedia. It's such a cool space. It's such a cool website, and you can just get so much information there. Oh, I also, look at this. The United States presidential election. Just not the most recent election, but just the United States presidential election as a concept. And there's a lot here. There's a lot, and then there's also like sub-article stuff. There's criticisms. They talk about that. There's electoral college results. There's so much stuff that you can see here. The history of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't believe this article mentions Breaking Bad because it's more about like the history. Stolen and missing moon rocks is just a funny concept I've never thought about. But apparently, of the 270 Apollo moon rocks and the Apollo 17 moon rocks that were given to the nations of the world by the Nixon administration, approximately 180 are unaccounted for. So they're just missing. We don't know what happened to them. There's like a whole bunch of them, and they're like, yeah, there's where they all should be, but some of them are just gone, which is a really funny concept to me. I also have the concept of a sedan, as in like, you know, a car, right? A sedan. To be clear, you know, it has to be, by definition, a car with a closed body, i.e. a fixed metal roof, with the engine, passengers, and cargo in separate compartments. Now, the broad definition does not differentiate sedans from other car body styles. In practice, the typical characteristic of sedans includes the following. A bunch of other stuff, but you see here, so this is a sedan where you have the engine, the compartment, and then the cargo area. But where this is a station wagon, and this is a hatchback. So they're different. They're not sedans, I think. All right, so I got Dogecoin. Yeah, guys know Dogecoin? Isn't that so funny? I have the article for Dogecoin. I have Draugr, you know, like from Skyrim. I got Draugrs. They're from Norse mythology. They're like undead people. Actually, yeah, is that used in popular culture? Yes, the Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls, Morrowind and Skyrim. There we go. Oh, I got critique of work, the concept. So, the critique of work is the idea of not working. I got the idea of being unemployed, basically. Not necessarily that. Actually, it's a bit more than that. I recognize that, but still, it's just kind of funny. Because this is a topic I've never really looked into, but it's like, oh, critique of work. There's a ton of writing about the idea of like, yeah, guys, I don't think we should work. Like, we should maybe just not do that. Let's just not work. What are they gonna do? Stop us? Make us work? Hey. I got hay. We got joint custody in the United States, immediately followed by the history of masturbation, which is just a whole article about the history of masturbation, I guess. What is this? Oh, okay, this is actually pretty awesome. It's the Japanese concept for people who are just like socially inept and just like hang out inside all the time. So I mean, good for them, I guess. Aviator sunglasses, immediately followed by Iron Man's armor, Marvel Cinematic Universe specifically. I think that's pretty cool. What is this one? Oh, this is the one I have to censor. Yeah, okay. Well, so much for that. This one I think is just funny just because of the name of it. North Korean support for Iran during the Iran-Iraq war. So we just got to see like a whole detailing of North Korea being like, good job, Iran. Okay, now we're just getting into rare articles. Like one I have censorship in Israel. I'm pretty sure that's like a long article if I had to guess. Women in refrigerators. Yeah, I saw this article and I was like, what the heck does this mean? What do you mean women in refrigerators? It's apparently actually kind of interesting, and then I looked into it. It's a coin turned by Gail Simone in 1999 to describe a literary trope which involves female characters facing disproportionate harm, such as death, maiming, or assault, to serve as a plot device to motivate male characters, essentially known as fridging that character, which is really interesting. It's like, oh, okay, so basically any time we're like, you know, essentially like Gwen Stacy dying to, you know, make Spider-Man be like, I have to go be stronger, right? And I have to be a better person now. It's like, yeah, why would we just kill the female character for the sake of the male character? So yeah, I mean, literally like, you know, Gwen Stacy in Amazing Spider-Man 2 right there. So, I don't know. See, this is why I love Wikigatcha. You see something like, what the heck is women in refrigerators? And they're like, oh, that's actually pretty fascinating. We also have the obsessive-compulsive spectrum, not obsessive-compulsive disorder, just obsessive-compulsive spectrum. Honestly, some of you are probably starting to suspect that I might be on that because of this video. We have, remember this meme, guys? Remember the, what if I'm the monster? Remember that? I have that. I know, it's pretty awesome. I have that. The concept of the dog ate my homework. Just the concept of the idea, the common excuse that kids use, as in the dog ate my homework. Pretty awesome. List of Captain America's enemies. If I had to guess, the list probably, yeah, top of the list, Adolf Hitler. Okay, could have saw that. Oh, I do have, might be the only Star Wars related thing I have on Wikigatcha. Star Wars miniatures. I got this the other day. Specifically, it's referring to the tabletop game created by Wizards of the Coast, between September 2004 and May of 2010. So, not just the whole concept of Star Wars miniatures, it's just talking about this one specific game of Star Wars miniatures. But look at that, you got like an ATST, you got Stormtrooper and a Scout Trooper, a Gonk Droid. There's a Gonk Droid in my Wikigatcha. There's what looks like a Jedi and another character. I can't really tell what these are. These ones are easy to tell. Those might be just like generic characters, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really say, it just says figures, so. What is a spreader bar? Oh, okay. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna click on that one. You can read this one. I'm not gonna say that or click on that one, but you can. Yeah, that's just kind of funny. I saw that one. I'm like, seriously? I didn't realize that was the thing, but I have the card for that. Also, paper towel dispenser. The obviously superior choice as the ones that just blow air on my hands. Every time I see one of these, I'm like, thank goodness. Thank goodness they have a paper towel dispenser, and I don't have to sit here for 5 minutes waiting for my hands to, like, you know, slowly dry off. I can just shake my hands off and it'll be so much more efficient. Just give me paper towel, please. I'll put it in the trash. I'm not like the people who just leave it all over the floor. I will literally pick it up off the floor, put it into the trash myself, okay? Anyway, 2001 Kids' Choice Awards from Nickelodeon. Yeah. And garlic knots. Garlic knots. Oh, man, I freaking love garlic knots. How is this only an uncommon card? Can we not get more people like, look how good that looks. That looks so freaking good. I love garlic knots, dude. They're so yummy. But it's only like an uncommon. I feel like this should be a much higher card. It's got a good attack, though. It's got a lot of points for being only an uncommon. Sickness bag. You know, like when you're on an airplane, you gotta barf. I got a sickness bag. Pretty awesome. See, this is like, it feels like I'm a wizard, and I just have like this collection of strange, esoteric items, and I'm just pulling them out of my bag. It is what it feels like. I also have John Williams, not the iconic John Williams. He was a Welsh politician who sat in the House of Commons. Not to be confused with the John Williams we all know and love. I'm sure people like this guy too, though. I'll also have the concept of a safe word. Yeah, this is like the second BDSM thing I've had in here. That's kind of interesting. Who is this guy? Oh, I think I only just picked this one because it had an airship on it. I wanted to save this one because I'm like, ooh, look, an airship. I like airships. It's a big old Zeppelin. Ooh, we have some great ones for last year. King of Kings: The Early Years is a game on the NES about Jesus. You get to play as Jesus in some early Bible stories. Game 1, The Wise Men. Game 2, The Flight to Egypt. And Game 3, Jesus in the Temple. If any of you have heard of this game before or have even played this game, please comment. Like, I found this and I'm like, what do you mean there was a Nintendo game where you play as Jesus? That's really funny to me. We have the 2000 term United States Supreme Court opinions of Clarence Thomas. He just usually it actually is labeled by color, which is very nice. You can see if he dissented or if he's on the majority opinion, concurrence, dissent. A lot of interesting opinions of all the different Supreme Courts just in the 2000 term. We also got Vanderland, which is a surname of Dutch origin. Dutch Vanderland. I have a plan, Arthur. We need money, Arthur. I don't know if you guys get this reference, but I have a plan, Arthur. We need money. Also, never go to war with a noun. Never go to war with a noun. Never go to war with a noun. Okay? Never go to war with a noun. Wikipedia does not have an encyclopedia article for never go to war with a noun. Apparently it has something to do with John Green. That's pretty awesome. But just never go to war with a noun, guys. That is the last card I have for you all. So anyway, that's Wikipedia gotcha for you all. I just want to make a quick video showing this off. I'm not sure how quick it do. 2002 Michigan State Spartans football team. That was the year I was born. In Michigan. Wow. Man, that's so cool. Anyway, so yeah, you know, you just got a bunch of stuff. You can just learn so much stuff, and there's so much. I love knowledge. I love learning stuff. So for me, this is just such a fun thing to do. And it's like, oh, I got a bit of time. I can just open some Wikigatcha cards and look through them, and maybe I'll get something I know about, you know? Or maybe I can learn about something new. I'm like, oh, I can learn about this DC electric train. That's pretty cool. Wow. Anyway, that's the video. Birds. Something about birds. Yeah, okay, anyway. So yeah, that's the end of the video now. I hope you all enjoyed. I haven't made a video in a while, so I want to make something, and I figured this would be a good topic too. Okay, sorry for my channel basically being dead, guys, but for those of you who are still here, I appreciate you. So hope you have a nice day, and hope you learned something new today. Learning stuff is really good, and I highly recommend that everybody do it, because it's really cool. Ooh, Plellant Rich Plasma. Oh, wow. Okay, bye.